Hello, hello. I am here on a Saturday. This is a first, and it's not an art stream. Also a first for me. That's because I decided I wanted to do a little gaming here as well. And hold on one second, because like this whole setup is just completely new for me. So let me switch my screen real fast. Yeah. It looks exactly the same as my drawing screen, except for now there's a game on screen. Oh my goodness. What I'm seeing here is that my game window is a little silly right now. Let me fix that. I got a little overzealous with changing that. There we are. We should be able to see the full thing now. Anyway, if you don't know me, I'm Sparkly Anarchy. I'm an obsolete physics bot who was unsuccessfully decommissioned. Normally, I'm doing drawing here because being a starving artist, I don't have to eat anyway, so that's all fine and dandy. But today, I'm taking a little day off from drawing, and I'm going to be playing something I've never played before. I am playing Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Yes, I know I'm one of 3 people in the entire world that has never played this game before. And this is the exact type of game I love. But I am going to be fucking awful at it. I also want to make it clear, please, 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 do not backseat game. Please, I know if you find it cringy at how bad I am at this, I sincerely apologize. If I want help, I will ask for it. So please, please, no backseat gaming. I know the big twist. I don't give a shit about spoilers for this particular game, but please, no backseat gaming. And I'm just gonna put a little notice in the chat for anyone who trickles in. That's also in my rules, but you know, having a like pinned reminder probably would help as well. So let's get to it. And I'm just gonna call myself Sparkly on this game. Yeah, the only experience I have with this game is when I was doing some troubleshooting testing like an hour earlier today. Oh no! It should buff out, hopefully. Okay, so it seems like the 3D stuff is a little bit jank, but that's okay. I'm just gonna skip that. Final stage, Bloodlines. Oh, I remember what I was gonna do. I was going to repair the analog button on my controller, but that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. Die, monster! You don't belong in this world. It was not by my hand that I'm once again given flesh. I was called here by humans who wish to pay me tribute. Tribute? You steal men's souls and make them your slaves. Perhaps the same could be said of all religions. Your words are as empty as your soul. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you. What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. Have at you. So when I was playing this earlier, I did not understand where the hitbox was, because like I said, I have never played this game before. So I was getting my shit rocked because I did not understand what was going on. How the heck? I thought there was a special way to use the powers. Oh, I'm getting my... You didn't realize I was live yet? Yeah, I think I've been live for technically like 15 minutes, but that was mostly me being like, shit. Oop. Oh no. This is already cringy. Oh, I got the power up to work now. Okay, okay. It was up. Square. Yeah, you get that. You get that. Oh, shit. As you can see, this is going to be a very long playthrough for those who, are seeing my mad gamer skills. But I thought it would just be fun to play a classic that I've never played before. And why not do it in a way that embarrasses the shit out of myself? Yeah, the game's pretty fucking good. See, yeah, that's what I've heard, and, like, I've seen, like, some gameplay of it, and it just, like, looks... It's always looked super fun to me, but I'm terrible. Fucking terrible at games. Now, I think this guy has a bigger hitbox, yes. No, actually, thank you for telling me what the hell was going on with this scene of the game when I was testing it out earlier. Because since I'm new to this game, I didn't understand, like, the hitboxes at all. Where you have to jump to get it. That was not very intuitive to me. So I was just sitting here like... Yeah. Oh, sorry, I'll get to that. It was Richter Belmont, the legendary vampire hunter, who succeeded in finally ending the menace of Count Dracula, Lord of the Vampires, who had been brought back from the grave by the Dark Priest Shaft. However, one night 4 years later, under the glare of a full moon, Richter mysteriously vanished. With no idea of where to begin her search, Maria Renner set out to look out for him. It was then that the fate intervened. Oh my god. Castlevania, the Castle of Dracula, which is rumored to appear once every century, suddenly materialized from the mist as if to show her the way. Meanwhile, powerful forces were struggling for the soul of a man named Alucard, the very same Alucard who had teamed up with Trevor Belmont, and they beat him. Alucard, in order to get the world of the... Oh my god. This is so fast. I can read it, but reading it aloud is, like, ridiculous. I'm sorry. Trevor mentioned, yes, I love Trevor. I'm just going to assume that my chat, anyone watching, just read that on their own time. I'm sorry. That's just too fast to read aloud. They were not fucking around. Now loading. Yeah! Yeah, yeah! Yeah, I guess I should also specify that my only sort of... Oh my god, what's the word I'm looking for? Holy shit, I'm just having a big old brain fart. My only exposure to Castlevania is through the... Thank you, actually. My only exposure is through the Castlevania Netflix series. And I've only seen the first 2 seasons, and I don't have Netflix. So I've never seen the 3rd one. So, yeah, that's where we're at. I do want to see it. Now that I'm thinking about it, I was, like, back on, like, my old Twitter account when Season 3 came out. That was so long ago. That's, like, almost 5 years ago that Season 3 came out. No, I just thought the animation... Whoops! For that show was kick-ass. No, we saw Season 3. That's right! It's Season 4 that I didn't see. I forgot Season 1 was, like, 3 episodes long. So I just kind of lumped the first and second seasons. Season 3 of that show was so fucking good. Alucard got dicked down. He did. And then, like, it all, like, went to shit. Like, I felt so bad for Alucard. And maybe, like, at the end of this, I won't feel bad for him. But, like, I don't know. At the time, I felt, like, so bad. I was just like, this boy is just so sad. No, yeah, it would have been, like, almost 6 years now that I, actually, that we watched the Castlevania series. Because I named my Animal Crossing New... Not Alucard, just Rules. Oh, fuck yeah. But I named my Animal Crossing New Horizons island after Sypha. Because my first island was named Belnades. And that came out in March of 2020. So, yeah, that was like 6 years ago we were watching the show. Ah, Alucard. What is your business here? I've come to put an end to this. Still befriending mortals? I'll not ask you to return to our side. But I demand you cease your attack. I will not. You shall regret those words. We will meet again. And then he took all my shit. Thank you, Nightbot. I wonder... I just wanted to see if I could speed up text speed. You know what? Fair enough. I'll give that to you. I'll give that to you. Let fucking call me out. Game is too fast with text. I want to speed it up. Well, the dialogue is really slow, and then when they give the exposition, it's just fucking zooming by. Maybe I should just, like, yap until they're finished with their boxes, but, like, I don't know. That's another reason I wanted to play this game, because I just wanted to practice, like, voices, but, like, in a way where it's not, like, fucking visual novel levels. Because I was also thinking about playing Valhalla Cyberpunk Bartending Adventure. But that's a lot of reading. Tribute? You steal men's souls. I forgot what I said. I'm gonna be real with you, actually. But I appreciate the enthusiasm. You gotta remember... Oh, I was just commenting on the... Oh, okay. Tribute. You steal men's souls. I don't know. It seemed like especially bad with with Dracula and Richter there. So yeah, I did not know that there was Trevor mentioned in in Symphony of the Night. I knew that... Well, yeah, I knew he has like a Wii game or some shit like that. But I did not know that... What is this? Is this like supposed to be a safe room, save room? He first appeared in Castlevania 3. Wow, that is some graphical glitches going on. Well, okay, then what do you think? Should I just go BRB and play an entirely new game and then get a new copy of this? Because maybe, like, the copy's, like, scratched or something. Because I want to... If I'm going to get into this, I would rather, like... not get into it and find out it's extremely fucked up. Yeah, I can get you a better copy from Walmart. Yeah, okay. Okay. Well, then we were going through technical difficulties, so while I prepared for this, you guys should be smart for me. I set up a just chatting screen. Yeah, what do you think of that? It is so lazy and half-assed, but I'm like, okay, just in case, I need to make sure that, like, I have a backup plan. I'm also gonna change myself to just chatting. And changing my stream title. Chatting while I troubleshoot. Actually. Yep, there's that. And then I'm going to change the category to just chatting. And do I have music on this one? Yes, I do have music on this one. So let's just turn the music back on while we figure out stuff. How did Minecraft run for you, by the way? Okay, so when I did tests, it looked like it was fine. Now the question is, should I look through my copies of games to see if I have a better version of Castlevania, or should I just switch gears entirely? Because I think since I don't, like, have a graphics card, like, sort of dealio going on right now, like, I think I would be fine to go and sift through and get a better copy. Maybe go BRB and we can discuss. Fair enough, fair enough. I guess it has been... Okay, I guess here's where I am at with that. Will this discussion take more than 5 minutes? No, shouldn't. Okay. Well then, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go BRB while I discuss with my tech support. And we will reconvene, so I will be back in a minute.
So, here's...
Whoa. Okay, I am back. Unfortunately, the copy that actually was lending me is also scuffed up. So change of plans! Change of plans. We're playing fucking Scalar. We are playing Scalar. I grew up playing this fucking game. Okay, actually, where am I? Did I go back to the... Okay. Sorry, I'm a little flustered. Yes, we're playing fucking Scalar, because you know what? Why not? Also, graphic design is my passion. I could not tell what I was fucking selecting on this goddamn menu earlier. Panel always on, map always on. I don't know what panel is, but I do want the map always on. Language, yes, English. Audio. Bro, I just tried that copy and it crashed my whole system. Holy shit! Yeah, that copy is cursed. That copy is cursed. Speaking of, since you are paying attention and chatting, how are the sound levels? I'm gonna assume I heard a really, really loud brong noise a minute or so ago. That is me doing selections. Anyway, if you're unfamiliar with Scalar, it is, I believe, Matt Mercer's first role. Yeah, that's me selecting stuff. So, welcome to the peak of Matt Mercer. Absolute fucking cinema.
Where was I? Interrogating the suspect, you idiot. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Thank you, son. Bootcamp, you idiot! Don't stop opening the portal! Shut that off! Shut it off!
That kind of tickled. What the? Huh? That looks like Luger and Jazz, Rhombus, and Turbine. They're all part of this?
The game is pretty quiet. Okay, thank you for letting me know.
Don't even know the half of it. We took lots of your beloved lizard eggs into
How's
our
that?
dimension. We're giving them some special TLC. Soon, they'll hatch into super soldiers.
Especially, how is that compared to my voice? Much better? Okay. And I'm not too quiet in comparison?
Sorry, sir. My apologies, sir.
What a whim. Are you sure your name isn't Captain Bootlick?
Boo-tam! Ah, my nose! Ah!
Oh. Yeah.
Get that lizard before he ruins everything!
So you might be thinking, where has this gem been hiding my whole life? Well, It's always been on PlayStation 2. And I apologize that you weren't lucky like I was growing up as a little bot. And happened to cross across. It's been hiding on my damn shelf. But I am sorry for those of you who did not grow up with this game and didn't happen to upon the fucking $5 game bin to pick up this game, this masterpiece.
The license plate number of that truck?
No, I was testing this earlier too.
Chilly right before I hit the sack. It always gives me weird dreams.
Okay, perfect. Okay. What is going on here? Okay, for some reason, this game... I think OBS is slowing everything down because, like, this is, like, in slow-mo. Oh my god, I think this game might be too intensive, guys. I think this game might be too intensive. It works just fine, but now that I'm streaming... like, everything's super slow. This game does not move this slow. This is, like, 1/3 speed. Oh my god. Is this gonna be the stream where I go through, like, 16 different copies of games until I find one that my fucking laptop won't explode trying to play? What the fuck? Okay. Hold, please. Hold, please. Let's go back to my just chatting screen. And in the background, I'm gonna check a different copy of a different game. Now, what I'm thinking that would be, like, less intensive. We gotta think the least intensive. My god, my... Okay, we're not fucking playing Scalar then. Okay. I'm pulling up Steam now. Because I'm thinking about it, and all my other PlayStation 2 games and PlayStation games are probably going to be the same level of demanding. So I'm going to see what I have installed on this laptop. I'll see if Sam Slim has another copy. A Symphony of the Night. Fair enough, fair enough. But we need to find something to play in the meantime. And you know what? You know what? I kind of fuck with Downwell. Yeah, I think I'm gonna play Downwell. Let's try this. Also, fucking insane that Twitch had a scalar category. Okay, let me get this all figured out. When playing retro games, it's best to do the retro category instead of an individual game. Oh, is that for, like, viewership and shit? Because my old ass also doesn't want to accept that... that I'm old. Hello, studio mode. Thank you. Sorry, let me fight with my OBS real quick. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. Now, Downwell is, like, extremely loud. So, first things first. I'm gonna need... Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Let me see. It does not, it's not connected to my controller. Let me know. Yeah, well, I haven't started yet, so... This game is, like, super loud. What the fuck you mean you don't want to accept that Scalar is retro? You played it over 20 goddamn years ago. You know... Shut up. Okay. Volume's fine? Cool. The volume is not fine for me, though. It is extremely loud. So let me fix the... let me fix the volume here for me. Because I'm gonna go deaf. I'm gonna go deaf. You know what? I guess I'll just do my master volume. Uh-oh. This is the warm-up. This is the warm-up. I'm gonna be saying that a lot. Uh-oh. No, this game rules. This game rules. I'm glad that... I'm not running into technical difficulties here. It's fine if it goes down a little. Okay. Uh-oh. I just jumped right into that bubble. But no, I just wanted to chat with people while I was gaming a little bit. If I wanted to look competent on stream playing something with shit I can reasonably play it on my laptop, Because, oh my god, the state of affairs is worse than I thought. I would be playing Stardew. So, but you guys are gonna have to bear with me. Actually, I'll do it if you don't get to it by the time I'm finished with this, this run. But if you can unpin my tab, because I really don't give a shit if people give me advice for this game, to be quite honest. Uh-oh. Stardew's a good pick for that. Yeah. Done. Thank you! No, but yeah, now that I'm not, like, suffering and making you guys suffer at 1/3 speed scalar, I will be playing that someday, so, like, you guys have not escaped this. You guys will be suffering through scalar. I was playing it earlier and I was having a fucking blast, and I was like, there is nothing good or special about this game. Okay, I don't want to say nothing good. I will say, the level design wasn't bad. Like, I could tell exactly where the game wanted me to go. I could tell exactly where, like, secrets were implied. I was doing some tutorial stuff, and it was teaching me how to do stuff without being, like, blatant. Like, it gave blatant instructions, but, like, there was still some implied thing. Did you ever beat the game? No. I have never beaten the game. It was one of those things, right? Because I got that game when I was like 7 or 8 years old. I don't have any points. Too poor. Too poor. Yeah, that's me. I should just have that as a react everywhere. Too poor. But no, I was 6 or 7 and I was terrified of the enemies. Terrified. They were very scary to me, and it was very funny seeing some of the enemies I remember being scared of. I was like, these guys ain't shit! These guys ain't shit! Ah. Maybe it gets bad. No, okay, so I don't think Scalar is bad, necessarily. It's just super basic. It doesn't do anything special. It doesn't do anything like... Okay, I mean, like, it's unique in that you're, like, a lizard guy. And stuff. But, like, basically what you saw in the opening cutscene is what you get on the tin. And, like, we didn't get to that point because I wasn't gonna make you guys suffer through 1/3 speed. The entire time. Fuck! I was gonna make you suffer through 1/3 speed, but you meet a guy named Leon, and he's like, I want to suffer at 1/4 speed. Yes, yes, if it was just a little bit, a little bit slower. Ooh. Okay, I want the regular style, but we got, how do I go to the fucking main menu? I want to change my palette. I want to change my palette. How do you change the palette? Enter? Yeah! I was gonna say, I earned my goddamn palette. I deserve this. Yeah. Okay. There you go. But, like, and this is, like, a spoiler for, like, literally, like, 10 minutes into the game. You meet this other lizard guy who's reading Scalar's... My god. Okay, I just want to put this out there. I am not good at platformers, and this is, like, platformer... like, ultimate mode. So you are not going to see any good gameplay here. If you are looking for good pro strat downwell gameplay, go somewhere else. But no, sorry, I keep getting sidetracked making fun of myself. But Scalar, like 10 minutes into the game, you meet a lizard guy named Leon. And Scalar's like, oh man, I had my dad's name was Leon and stuff. And he also did, like, lizard freedom fighting. And it's just one of those... Fuck, my god. It's just one of those things where you're like, yes, this is the most obvious plot twist you're setting up. This game is also intended for fucking 10-year-olds. With, like, a lizard phase. Like... And you know what? I was that 10-year-old with who seemed like I had a lizard phase. I never actually did. Well, I guess unless you count my dragon phase. Whoops. What is lizard freedom fighting? Okay, so that's also covered in like 10 minutes into the game. In Scalar's file, it's just showing like all the... He's basically PETA for lizards. Except for he's not harming people. He's kind of doing peaceful protesting, I think. And, like, kidnapping lizards to get them out of there. But he's just a kid. Like, actually. You would know this, but, like, unless you've played, like, through some of the stuff from Sea Wardens of Cathedral. Scalar is, like, the stop stealing spites person. It's essentially at that level. It's basically a shoehorn sort of like character trait to make it why the bad guys want Scalar. And there's not, I don't think, and maybe it does, but like, I don't think it gets much deeper than that. But that's fine, because like, even though the game's not basic, it's not doing anything like... crazy, like, innovative or anything, like, even for the age of PlayStation 2. It is fun. It's fun if you're not looking for anything. It's fun if you're just, like, looking to, just not think about shit for a while. Gem high. Actually, you have me wanting to play Clover Pit, but I think my computer would explode. Okay, once I lock in, and maybe I'll make my... This laser sucks. Whoops! Okay, yeah, I was waiting to die, because I was like, I think I need to make my window bigger, because my baby eyes can't handle... Display. Full screen off. Well, I don't want full screen. I just want scale 250, scale 3. Okay, and I have to fix my screen. Sorry, guys. Oh, it's so little! let me fix my, let me fix the display real fast. Because I just changed the size for my own eyes, and it changed the size for you guys, too. Because this physics spot, oh my god, this physics spot, this physics research unit, did not get very good optics. Peony Tiny. In about 10 minutes, the PetSmart delivery of Symphony of the Night will be here. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. When I have my next break, we will test that out. So that'll be like based on when I took a break, like in 10-15 minutes. So yeah, that works. That works. Why are you telling me something actually? Are you telling me that you have had enough of this amazing gameplay? No, you like Downwell? Okay, I know you like the game, Downwell. Do you like watching this fucking pathetic display? I think Scalar was my only hope at looking like a competent gamer today. But I am doing a little bit better now that I made the screen bigger. No, especially since when I'm playing Downwell, I'm usually, when I'm doing okay-ish, I am not saying a goddamn word. But I feel like yapping. I feel like yapping. Ooh, I don't think I've ever gotten that one before. Whoops. And I will never have it again. Okay, retry. We are less than 25 away from whatever style or palette they give me. Jewels! Gems! Sorry, turtle. Okay, we're gonna take this slow. Fuck. Oh god. Yeah, bubble bounce! No, I'm just having fun. I hope people have fun. I don't know. I don't know. I just like hanging out with people while I don't have to think, and like, I don't know, this is like requires less thought than drawing for me. Because like I'm not doing anything like design wise. I got the puncher back. Whereas this, I just like try not to die, but I've accepted the fact that I'm going to die no matter what. Shops at start plus 10% discount. Beep boop, hello, I'm a drone. An apple, gain 4 HP. I'm gonna go drone. Whoops. And I immediately lose health. Uh-oh. I can't even say like I'm making it further with each run. We're just watching failure. Ooh, aqua. Let's appreciate our new color palette. I do love about this game, and I think it's part of, other than the gameplay feeling fucking incredible in this game, it's that like, I don't know, every aspect of the design does what it's intending to do. And like the feeling like of falling in silence before the first level, and then the music's like just comes on and starts jamming. It's like, yeah, like you know you're in like for a punchy experience. And I think that's why I keep coming back to this game despite never making any progress in this fucking game. And I've accepted that. That's fine. Oh, I forgot you get really slow during gem high, or at least I hope that's the case. Because I swear to fucking god, guys, if my laptop can't handle fucking Downwell, I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind. Well, I forgot that. Yeah, and like even the enemy design, like, I know I fucked up there. Like, it shows you where you can bounce on the enemy, if at all. Because of, like, the use of color is going to be damaging all the time, whereas if there's a white spot, you can jump on them. And that's really cool. Oh, thank you for downloading Graham. I did not hear that. What the fuck? I will investigate that later. I don't care at this point. I thought I fixed that, so that's crazy. That's crazy, guys. Puncher! Okay, maybe Puncher's, like, super common. I just, like, never paid attention. Portal. See, and I think I was doomed to always fail at that game because I saw, like, I could get a bunch of color palettes, and I was, like, immediately like, ooh, this is my only goal in this game now. I just want all the pretty things. Whoops. Heh, get... Oh. And then it came back to bite me in the ass. Oh no, no! I got back for 2 seconds! Like, looking at the achievements for this game, I think was, like, insane. It's been a hot minute. This is just, like, an improvisation of, like, oh no! But I think it was, like, bounce, like, 60 times or something, like, without, like, touching the ground. Maybe more. Like, something insane like that, and I was like, that's possible? However, since I've looked at those achievement stuff, I realized that you can bounce on enemies. So, like, a major part and gimmick of this game, like, I managed to figure out, like, 3 hours into my playtime of this fucking game. But, again, I'm not here to play this because I'm good at it or because of anything. I'm here because, like, this game, even if I die over and over, not gaining any progress, is just extremely fun. Because this game feels so fucking good. It feels so good to play. Oh my god, you fucking frog. Whoops. Puncher! Okay. No! And then I immediately get hit by a bat. The bats oh my god. No! I am not memeing. I am legitimately bad at this guys. Like, it's okay though. It's okay. Yeah! I should have shut my mouth and let you guys appreciate that moment. But no, if you don't, I'll plug Downwell. If you don't own Downwell, I think it's usually like $3. And I've bought multiple copies of this game before. I have definitely bought this on sale for like as low as like, I think like 80 cents. Like, this is not an expensive game. So like, if someone's watching this and is like, I can do better, but I've never seen this game before, prove me right. Support these guys, like, because this game fucking rules, and it's not that expensive. And, like, this game, someone else will have to, like, examine this part, because I did not grow up with Game Boy games or anything like that. But, like, did they capture the aesthetic of that fine? Because from what I've seen, it seems like it did. But again, I never truly grew up with it, so I don't know if it's hitting those feelings of nostalgia that I think it's trying to get. It's a little too animated, but yeah. Fair enough, fair enough. No, this game fucking rules. It's simple, but, like, you could see a lot of thought put into how they designed the game. Because, like, that's all there is. There's just the gameplay here. There's no story. You're just jumping down to down a well, and you have gun boots. Okay, that one always bites me in the ass, so I'm gonna take it anyway. Rice ball. We're too broke for everything. That's fine. Gem high. And you may be sitting there wondering, it was like, Sparkly, why don't you use your fucking guns ever? It's just like, I don't know, since I found out that I could jump on the enemies, I just kind of want to just jump on the enemies instead. So then it leads to more death. It leads to more death. My death. Bowling casing, skill damage. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, we went from earning like 50 points during an attempt to over 400. Max combo is 4. Arm spin style! Okay, we gotta see what this style is. What the fuck does only finds gun modules, shops are rare. Oh god, that sounds hard. Let's try it. Let's try it. Yeah! Well, I guess I never used shops, so this isn't gonna be like shit. Sparkly, why are you doing a challenge mode when you can't even do the regular mode? Because I'm insane. Because I'm feeling a little bit crazy today. Puncher! And because why not? Valid. I don't know, I'm just having fun with myself. Whoops! Oh, okay, I see this. I see that. This Best Buy delivered copy is giving you the runaround. What happened to the PetSmart one? I don't know, everything about this game just feels so fucking satisfying. I know I've said like iterations of that same sentence like wow, okay. Wow, okay. Oh, I didn't know Best Buy and PetSmart teamed up. But I don't know, I can sing nothing but this game's praises. Like, yeah, it's not gonna be like necessarily Game of the Year worthy and stuff, but it's fun. And most people I personally know have played this game, but like if you haven't, like I said, it's like $3, but can go as low as like, from what I've seen, 80 cents. And the last time I bought this game was probably like, I don't know, fucking 5 years ago or something like that. So it might even get even cheaper on sale now, like. Just give it a shot, like. The monetary aspect isn't that painful. But no, this game, because, like, this is the only Devolver, or I guess this is a game with Devolver I've probably put in the most, hours in. Sorry, I got like a notification on my game window that I wasn't fucking expecting. And now I'm curious as to why that happened. Okay. I think something was said to me. Hello. Hi, Adam. I am just sucking shit at video games. The plan was to play Symphony of the Night. And then that didn't work. My copy was scuffed. And then after that, I was like, fuck it, I'll just play Scalar. And then, even though it worked just fine when I didn't have, like, when I wasn't, like, streaming, it decided to go at, like, 1/3 speed. And I wasn't gonna put people through 1/3 speed Scalar. So we're playing Downwell because I know my laptop can fucking run it without doing weird shit. But I definitely would have crashed the fuck out if I, found out that this laptop couldn't even fucking run. You're getting another copy delivered from Menards? Okay, okay. Save good money at Menards, by the way. More upgrades to choose for +1 HP. Getting gems causes a bullet to shoot up. Let's do that. But yeah, I've just been singing Downwell's praises for however long it's been so far. I guess it is almost time for a break compared to then. But like, what's the status on the Menards delivery? About 15 minutes, it'll be a while. Okay, that's fine. If we get bored, I have games I'm confident that could run. But I'm having fun with Downwell. I'm having fun with Downwell. It'll be a while. Cause like, I'm about to go on break, but I can hold off. I can hold off for a little while. It's not like I have to, I can run ads. I'm not cool enough to be an affiliate like you are. This run is fucking doomed. Four, 4, 4. Oh shit. Yeah! Oh, Game Boy palette! Let's get the Game Boy palette! There we go. Now, the issue with the Game Boy palette is it doesn't really show off the game design aspects as well. It was definitely designed with the colors in mind for like signaling enemies and stuff to you. But I mean, that's probably why it's partially why it's not one of the default ones. Game Boy, yeah. Whoops. I was trying to get in there, ma'am, sir, person. Gem sick, gem high lasts for a longer duration, getting gems recharges gum boots. Sure. How have I been? I've been doing pretty good. I have been a little silly. Nightbot, you shouldn't be interrupting, that's rude. But yeah, I've just been playing games. And having a little bit of fun. How have you been? Whoops. I'm gonna get bullied. I'm gonna get bullied someday. It's very soon. For my gaming skills. I think, yeah, if you get enough points, you get a pink one. And I am so looking forward to that. Whoops. You woke up late? I mean, that's okay. It is Saturday, and it is the day for sleeping in. I say as I'm streaming 4 hours, or well, I started streaming 4 hours earlier than I normally do. I just wanted to test out different time slots to see how it works. I don't know which one I like better, necessarily. At least for Saturdays, because I think in general I prefer my 6 p.m. slot, but for Saturday is such like a different vibe than like a weekdays I usually do that I'm not sure how I feel about 6 p.m. on a Saturday. Oh my god. I'm going to change my palette back to Aqua. No, I would love... Maybe I should check out, like, people that are actually good at this game. Because I'm sure those playthroughs be fucking insane. I should also be pickier about what I pick up, but, like, I see an item and I'm like, I need to pick it up now. I am entitled to picking up this item. And then it fucks me every time because I hate the shotgun. Usually if you want to see the peak of skill, you see speedruns. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's fair. I know, I don't want to yuck anyone's yum, but, like, in a lot of contexts, I just don't find them fun. I don't find them really fun to watch, because I don't want to see people just, like, focusing on racing against the clock. I'd rather just see them have fun with it, you know? Because, like, half the fun is, like, seeing them have fun, rather than, like, being weirdly competitive. But, like, I could definitely see why people get into that, but... You think they find it fun? Okay, but every, like, speedrun stream I've come in, like, walked in on or whatever, or, like, video I've personally seen, they don't seem like it. It doesn't ever seem like they're having fun. They're just, like, glaring at the screen, trying to find things frame for frame. Well, yeah, that's the thing, like, I don't want to watch someone who's locked in. I want to watch someone who's having fun if I'm going to be watching someone play a game. You watch me lock in all the time? Yes, in Downwell specifically, I am locking in all the fucking time. No, you have seen me lock in on stream with drawing and stuff so much, because I am bad at filling the time with words and chatting and stuff and multitasking at once. Those are skills I need to work on, but I don't want to give the vibe that me locking in and being quiet and stuff is like a regular thing, because I don't find that fun to watch, and the kind of, I'm not saying, like, people who come in to watch me need to, like the same exact things, but I'm going to... You kind of just have to, like, know what you want for an audience, and it's more likely I'm going to get an audience of people that I vibe with if I make shit that I would personally want to watch, you know? I should probably look up what the fuck Gem High does. But no, just because I do happen to lock in for certain things doesn't necessarily mean that it's entertaining. Or I find it entertaining. It just, I'm locking in that moment and I'm not... Or I am doing a poor job of making the content that I personally want to make. Or I'm not doing it for the purpose of people watching me. And like I said, I totally get the appeal of speedruns. But that's why I personally don't get it. I want to see people have fun with the games they play. I don't want to see them lock in and be like, oh man, like, I fucked up in this frame and stuff. And it's just like, I don't know, I'd rather just like... And I guess this just comes from the era of YouTube I watched, you know, where... Do you have any interest in Dome Keeper? I'm not sure what that is. But I guess that comes from, like, the age of, like, when I was watching YouTube videos. When I first got into that when I was in art school. In college the first time. College attempt 1. I was watching Markiplier and Jacksepticeye. And they were there more about, like, chatting during the game and stuff. They focused and talked about the game commentary and stuff, like... Said they were doing reviews and stuff, but like they were there to hang out. They talked about random bullshit, and that's what I find fun about like watching other people play games. Like I get to see a cool game while they just talk about stuff. Like I know Markiplier did his Five Nights at Freddy's like challenge runs and stuff, but like I personally didn't find those as fun as like the regular gameplay. Because it was just, like, so much locking in and, like, stressing about, like, aspects of the game rather than just having fun with it. It's a cool game. I'm sure it is. I just literally don't know what it is or what Dome Keeper's about. So I can't answer if I have any interest in it or not. I've never heard of it. Whoa, are we in a new level? Fuck! Oh god, oh god! Oh shit, this stuff rules! This place rules! I don't want to lose this! Oh my god! We were in a new level. Yeah, I almost fucked it up. This level is so cute! I love this level! I love this level! This is so cool! Oh my god! I've never gotten this far before, and I did it on complete accident. Oh my god! I love all the sprites in this level! Holy shit! Holy shit! I can't die! I wanna keep playing! I wanna keep playing this level! This is so cool! This is so cool! Oh, this is rad! This is rad! Oh god! Yes, yes! Okay, okay. Okay. I love the ghosts are so cute! V-Boy? What does V-Boy look like? Oh, it's very red. Well, I don't want that. That will hurt my eyes. Let's go back to Matcha for a little bit. Virtual Boy. No, that was pure joy from my end because I'm so bad at that game. I've never gotten that far before. An entire console looked like that. Oh my god, no wonder gaming used to be just a kid's thing. Holy shit. My eyes wouldn't be able to handle it. That water hit the fucking spot. Holy shit. But no, that was pure glee. That was pure glee. It was just like seeing new things, and I adored every single design I was seeing on screen. See, we're getting better. We're getting a little better. It flopped because no one wanted to stare at that the whole time. I mean, good, good. If you're gonna choose an aesthetic like that, you deserve to flop. More upgrades to choose from. +1. Gain 1 HP. Suck in nearby gems. There we go. Adam, we were talking about you during Actually stream. And it turns out I don't have the Java version of Minecraft that I thought I did. So I was wondering if you had access to a Bedrock edition if you wanted to join us for a playthrough of that. Whoops. Whoops, I should have grabbed those gems. It flopped because no one wanted to stare at that the whole time. You also had to shove your face into this little tripod thing like VR sets, except it wasn't portable. Wait! Wait! Those things were like, quote-unquote, mainstream? Well, I guess not. It flopped hard. Because I remember playing on something like exactly as you described. And I thought it was just like a junk thing my dad got at like Walmart for $5 or something, or like it would have been sold there. But no, my dad I think found it for like $5 at a Goodwill or some shit like that, and like it had a snowboarding game, and me and my siblings were like, this blows, and it's garbage to look at. No, I want to see if that was a shop. I need to live. No. Wow, you had a virtual boy? Pog. I mean, I have no idea where it went. I don't think it lasted the move when I moved to a different town. It only had 22 games. Maybe I didn't. Well, if there was a snowboarding game, then I likely had it. If there was no snowboarding game, then I did not own it. And it was a knockoff Virtual Boy, which, given the childhood I had, would not shock me that I happened to get a knockoff Virtual Boy. Whoopsies. Guys, I don't think we're gonna get back to that haunted house. I don't think I got it in me. No snowboarding game, damn. No, but that makes it even funnier, you see? I had a knockoff Virtual Boy. But it did have a Waterworld game. That's insane! Okay, I know what Waterworld is. I remember either the final scene or the beginning scene. I don't remember what, because it's been a long time. Was that movie any good? Or, like, is it so, like, well-known because it sucks shit? No, okay, it's well-known because it sucks shit. Cool. I love it. I love this energy. I love how my childhood is essentially defined by managing to own and experience the shittiest things out there. And like, not like a traumatic shitty, just like a quality shit way. Bro, every Instacart copy of Symphony of the Night is fucked beyond belief. That is insane to me, given that it's such a popular game to play. What the fuck? I guess maybe I'm just gonna have to just relent and instead use the PlayStation 5 copy. I found a YouTube channel dedicated entirely to Waterworld and loving it and being a massive fan of it. That's very though. Good for them. Good for them. They're not afraid to show what they enjoy. Fuck, immediately got turtled. Shit, I should have streamed games sooner. This is fun as fuck. Well, okay, I know why I haven't streamed games sooner, because my goddamn laptop is underperforming. Underperforming. And I think it's because Windows blows. I think if I switch to Linux, some of my issues would be better. Not all of them, and I don't think it would even, like, make certain things, like, possible. But I think if I switch to Linux, there would be a lot of aspects of all this that would just work a lot more smoothly. You found so much incredibly interesting facts about Waterworld from it. That's really cool. Because, like, the premise, or I guess not even the premise, because I don't know the story of Waterworld, but, like, the world it presents is really interesting when you don't look too hard into it or anything. So, like, I can see, like, there's probably, like, a lot to gush about. It just stinks when stuff- oh my god. I'm a little tilted. I'm a little tilted. Oh, I missed my break. You know what? Fuck it. It's 10 minutes before top of the hour. Just, it's easier to keep track of the top of the hour. So we'll go for another 10 minutes. I want to get back to that really cool place. And, like, survive and, like, admire it a little bit more. So I was supposed to be productive today before I started my stream. Guess who was not productive today before their stream? Because I was watching Actually stream, and that's not why I wasn't productive. Yeah, I usually work in the background while I'm watching them stream. It was because I remembered that I needed to figure out what the fuck was going on with my copy of Minecraft. And I eventually figured it out, but it took an hour and a half because I didn't know how to install it, because, like, on the website, it's really fucking confusing and unintuitive, like, how you download everything. For whatever reason, it just kept telling me to, like, buy stuff. Like, the Waterworld facts, like how the antagonists are a bandit cult society live in the reigns of a giant oil tanker called the D's. And it's, of course, exposed to be the Exxon Valdez. Oh, yeah, that's super cool. That's super cool. I thought you were going to hit me with the D's nuts joke. Waterworld existed before D's nuts. Yes! But I thought you yourself was going to do a D's nuts joke on me. Oh, Adam, you were asleep for it, but I had made the laziest but most impromptu just chatting stream screen before stream, and thank God that I did, because when I was struggling with Castlevania earlier, my God, I needed that just chatting screen while I was figuring out like what I was gonna do next. I went on break like 30 seconds later anyway, because I actually thought they solved my problem. Turns out they didn't. You're checking out Minecraft? Okay, yeah. Because I was like, I have the Bedrock version. I thought I had the Java, but I have the Bedrock. And I could see for you, in your case, you would only have the Java. Well, it's not out of the realm of possibility. It's equally likely you do have the Bedrock version as well. But based on when you and Actually were playing it together, I think the Java version is the only one that wouldn't have existed. Yes! Pastel! That's the one I was looking for. No! Yeah! Oh my God, one of my cats is sleeping behind my laptop, and she is snoring loud enough that I could hear it through my goddamn headset. So let me know if you hear snoring, because it's not me. It is my cat. Oh my God, Iggy. I don't know why she chose now to sleep this hard, because I'm being very loud and annoying in here. You have to sign up using Microsoft, what the fuck? Yes. Because Mojang, or Mojang, or whatever the fuck that company's called, doesn't exist anymore. Let her live. I mean, yeah, but man. She's snoring louder than you were last night. Like, I genuinely wasn't worried about, like, you coming up on mic. I am worried about her being picked up by Mike. She's snoring so goddamn loud. You having a good sleep, Iggy? I wonder what she dreams about. Like, I would be saying, like, generic cat shit that they like, but she is the weirdest fucking cat known to man. Like, I don't think she genuinely... I think she wants... Maybe she's just dreaming of the downfall of my other cat, Max, who is, like, the most typical cat that I have ever met. And I love him. She dreams about snoring! I mean, if any of our cats would dream about snoring, it's for sure her. Also, like, while I'm fucking around with palettes and stuff, if it starts hurting any of your guys' eyes, let me know, and I'll go to a different palette. You have Java? See, that's what I thought I had too, but I don't have it. It was telling me I needed to buy it. Also, it fucked me up when I opened up Minecraft earlier when I was testing shit out. And there's shaders now? I'm like, why are there shadows in my goddamn Minecraft game? You have Java that came free with your fucking Bedrock. Well, it did not let me install the Java version. It told me I needed to buy the fucking Java version. I will show you the goddamn install. Do you need 2 different launchers? What the fuck is this shit? Okay, I don't know what you're talking about with 2 different launchers. But I had like 60 different windows open by the time I was doing that, so maybe I just didn't notice that there was 2 different launchers. You should go on break after this run. Okay. Bold of you to think that I'm going to fucking last 4 minutes. No, I think Microsoft just, like, really made it, like, at least for existing users of Minecraft, like, made it really hostile for them to play their fucking copies. And I guess maybe they just didn't get as much backlash as I think they deserve for that because we all aged out of playing that fucking game. And now everyone just, like, just fucking buys the Bedrock version. I'm going to look into... Bedrock Edition says incompatible with launcher. Oh, shit. Well, I didn't even have the Java launcher in, and that's what I thought I owned, but, like, I've only purchased one PC copy of Minecraft. Like, I own multiple copies, but, like, my other copy's on Switch, not, You know you had Java for a goddamn fact. Well, take it up with Microsoft, because it told me I had to fucking buy it instead of installing it. The only thing I think of is maybe, like, there's, like, a whoopsie bug on their end, and I didn't actually find my Mojang account. And it was taking my Switch copy as my PC copy or something? I don't know. That seems like a really big whoopsie, though, so that's, like, really out of the realm of possibility, in my opinion. Fuck you. Fucking Bill Gates first he bans Epstein from Xbox Live, now this. Okay, is that just memeing, or is that genuinely something that happened? This is genuinely the worst user experience. Yes, I agree, it was so fucking annoying. It took me, like, 6 attempts to figure out how to get the shit to work. Also, it is a goddamn crime that my Xbox gamer tag, because I guess that's just what my username for Minecraft has to be now, only gives me 12 characters instead of 16. So I had to go Sparkly Bot into Sparkly Anarchy. Like, fuck you. No! I gotta stop dying to the bubbles. This is embarrassing. Here we go. Alright, right on time for my break time. I will be right back. After these not messages. So, where's that screen?
other day when these punks punched my girl and took her away. Could have been some cats that I owed dough to. Call my bro, he ain't have no clue. I don't care how many toughs I gotta go through. No guns, no knives, keep it old school. Just fists and feet. So we hit the streets back to back till the mission's complete. Running up on can't speak in no words. A knee to the face, then I leave him on the curb. I'm well versed in the martial arts, but for some reason I only know 2 moves to start. All good, cause though I'm learning, I stay focused, determined, the blaze is burning. United we stand scrapping, attacking cats, cracking backs, the double dragons. Got my red vest on, I'ma get my flex on. Rods and guys get a kick to the head zone. A bobo try to step in his chest gone. 2 brothers walk the beat, we the best known. We in the streets where your peeps catch a headstone. Without heat, got a back, get your head flown. Anything around turn into a weapon. You know I'm dead wrong. Like E, but I ain't talking about the press zone. Kidnap Marianne, see the man's red bone. Now we finna pin back like a cred loan. Black warriors, bloods and lips. Me and my dude red and blue like the Bloods and Crips. Mobbing out though I never thought of buds for chicks. But here I am beating domes in with clubs and stakes. Double dragon, pants sagging, toe sagging.
Christians, we're gonna teach you a lesson. Get ready. We've something to settle yet.
Let's get onward. Bloody knuckles, we scuffling. I got a hot tip from the warehouse. Not even a hot skip and a jump from where we be. Getting it down to some cat named Willie. I heard his name around. White slacks in his medium shirt. We approach him immediately, giving him working out. Face to face with my girl that laughs with a look on her face made with worry tab. Where you at? In the warehouse, you suffer many losses. Get your ears tossed, big time and little bosses. Got the girl and the mission was nothing. Case getting curious like Benjamin Button. All of a sudden, talking about how we was smutting back in the day. Before me and you was cutting. Now we gotta bang it out for your thing. Yeah, right. Must a bunch of brain, me and Maine airtight.
I reckon you must be about exhausted. And I've seen your techniques. You won't be any problem now.
Whoa, let me get this straight, man. So we've been traveling all up and down the alleyways, through the woods, through the forest, through the trees, through the factory and all that. And then I get here, and you, my girl, tell me that I gotta fight my man for you. Hey, Willie, man, you can have her, man. We out, man. I can save my quarters. You done bumped your head. We out.
That'll do for now.
All right, I am back. I was doing some chit chatting, so I am so sorry it took so long to get back, but I'm back. And Symphony United's just canceled. This is now a Downwell stream. And so I don't know if I'm gonna go run till 6 like I thought I was going to, but we'll see. Because, like, while I am adoring my time with Downwell, it is not a 4-hour in one session game for me. But we'll see. We'll see how much fun I have chatting and stuff. But no, I was just, I got caught up on talking about, like, tech stuff in the background and stuff, and how angry I was that my laptop is... like, every time I try something new with this laptop now, it's just weaker and weaker. Like, it's not a gaming laptop or anything, but like... Scalar was running perfectly until I tried streaming it. It was running just fine. Uh-oh. Yeah. Okay. So, like, if Scalar is not going to run well on stream, I have little hope for Minecraft running fine on my laptop. Which is one I thought was going to be, like, a for sure, like, it'll be fine. It's a lot of, like, stimuli for me that I could just sit and play it for, like, hours upon hours without issue. But now I have my doubts. This laptop is, like, worse than my last one somehow. God damn it. Which is insane. It has a fucking i7. It has an i7. Oh my goodness. I'm a little tilted, apparently. My mic is on, right? Yeah, it's on. No, I was really looking forward to experiencing Symphony of the Night for the first time, because, like, it's, like, one of the games of all time. And then I was looking forward to Scalar because I was nostalgic for it, and I was, like, genuinely kind of in the mood to play something like that. So while I adore Downwell, and I don't have a problem with it, it's just kind of, like, a big old bummer because there were other games... And there was games before that I would have ranked above Downwell to play that I just immediately eliminated because I'm like, okay, if Scalar can't run, then for sure these games can't run. Like, another up I had was Gauntlet Dark Legacy. I fucking loved that game. Another one I had that was originally the plan was the Nightmare Before Christmas game that apparently was made on a Devil May Cry engine. But, like, I wasn't going to have my first experience just be, like, cut short for that game, like, immediately because of technical issues, because my laptop blows. I don't know. I am a little bit frustrated. At the very least. For the most part. For the most part. My drawing streams go off without a hitch. So at least I can take solace in that fact. It's just... I should be able to run 20-year-old fucking games. Especially when it was working fine, but until before, like, stream stuff. So I don't know, I just have fun hanging out, and it's fun to just, like, play games this way, especially ones that, like, aren't, like, super extremely dialogue heavy. I want to get my speaking muscles back up to case, because, like, now that I'm, like, I know how to fill time and talk for 4 hours straight now. My voice gets a little bit rough. We made it back to the catacombs! We made it back! Okay. I am no longer upset. Life is good. Life is good, guys. Oh, no, don't immediately Biffin! Life is good. No! Alright. That was a nice Nice visit to my new favorite place. I was so fucking excited. God damn it. Whoops. Just wait until we get your PC fixed up and the games still don't work for no reason. I mean, yeah, that would track. That would track. That is my general luck. Oh my god, just immediately just kept my shit rocked. No, welcome to Sparkly Anarchy playing games. They are not very good at them. Unless it's Monster Hunter Rise, then I'm pretty... Then I think I'm pretty good. So I have been informed that our electric company had shut off our gas without letting anyone know, which was kind of them. And as a result, now we have to get a hot plate, and now we're just going to make our landlord reimburse us for having to get a hot plate to cook. So fun, winter issues, but I don't think this is related to winter. I think it's just gas leak thing. At the very least, I think our heat's still working. I feel like I'd be freezing a little bit more if it wasn't. Whoops. No, but if those ISOs don't work with a new PC and they're still, like, having trouble with streaming and stuff, like... That's fine. That's, That's whatever. Because, in general, I'll just have more options. I'll have more options. Whereas I'm just, like... was already operating under the assumption of a really... What's my favorite type of water? Like a water state? Because I guess solid water. I like ice. Well, okay. Don't take that out of context! Don't take that out of context! I like water ice. I do not like, I do not like the fascists. I don't like the fascist ice. River, ocean, creek. Oh, okay, like bodies of water and stuff. Aquifers are pretty neat. But I think for me, and maybe it's just because, like, I grew up in an area with it, but I like little cricks. Little cricks are, like, nice to just, like, find and just, like, hang out around and stuff. Otherwise, if we're talking about, like, drinking water, I like my water that's in my tumbler right now. That's my favorite way to consume water. Well, other than, like, eating ice. There's another game that I thought about, like, getting for stream, and it's a PlayStation 1 game called Zapper, which is another platforming game in the vein of... Oh god, what would I call it? I would have to look at it again and see what, like, the mainstream retro games were, because I never played the mainstream ones. But basically, you are playing a cricket the entire time. Either a cricket or a grasshopper, but I'm pretty sure it's a cricket. And you got little lightning powers, and then you just do, like, little platforming stuff. It was a really cute game, from what I remember. And I had been thinking about, like, playing that game again, too. But, like, even if it's a PlayStation 1 game, I have my fucking doubts that it will run like I want it to. Fuck. You love me a river, but the ocean's be mistress. I haven't experienced the... I haven't experienced the ocean nearly as much, so, like, I guess, other than, like, reading about it. But, like, I've never swam in the ocean or anything, I have swam in a dam before. And that was just kind of accepted. Like, you go to the dam in a certain area and then you just go swim. Damn. No, I still look back and I was like, it was so satisfying to walk through some of the mud there because it was just like so... I don't know, I could see the appeal of mud baths thanks to the mud there at the dam. And like, there was just like a whole body of water there to swim in, so like, it didn't matter that I got covered in mud because I would just go fucking... swim for a little bit to wash off the mud. Man, 90s and early 2000s was fucking wild for that shit, though. Because me and my siblings were never formally taught how to swim. We were taken to the dam. And then... all the adult authority, figures there, who would take us there, were busy hanging out and drinking beer with each other. That they were not paying attention to me and my siblings or my cousins. We had no supervision, and it is a miracle none of us died. If I'm being quite honest, me and my siblings were not the smartest bunch. Bog King. Yes, I guess that was very Bog King core. No, I'm just thinking about the experience there, and I was like, I would go back and swim there again. That was fun as hell. Chat, have you ever been tubing before? Tubing's really fun, too. So, if you're not familiar with that is, you find a rich friend with a boat. Because, like, if you're like me, you're too poor to have, like, a boat in your family. And once you do that, you make sure they have an inner tube that can be hooked to the back of this boat. And they will pull you on this inner tube, like at really high speeds, and swing you around. And it's fun as hell. I have only been tubing once in my lifetime. I was like 14 years old, and we were out on the lake the entire time. No, it wasn't even a lake. It was, the one of the major rivers in the United States, and that's how specific I'll get with that. And we were out there all day tubing and shit, and it was so fun that my voice was hoarse from screaming and laughing, and my fingers were just extremely raw from holding onto the inner tube. Because and this was really stupid looking back on it, I was too embarrassed to tell my friend that I didn't know how to swim. We were wearing life vests. If we weren't wearing life vests, I would have said something. However, it's still really stupid because even with a life vest, I should have mentioned I didn't know how to swim. You what? Yeah, I went tubing. I didn't know how to swim, but I had a life vest. It's all fine. I'm still alive here 16 years later. I'm invincible. You should have died. There's a lot of experience in my life where I look at that and was like, I probably should have died there. Like I said, like at the Yankton Dam, where we had me and my siblings, who were all under 10 years old, by the way, and never got formal training in swimming. Again. Completely unsupervised, while my parents and aunts and uncles all got drunk and just hung out the entire time. Because they're like, well, our kids are going to be occupied with playing in the water and building mud castles and shit. Like, we don't need to pay attention to them. They're rough. This is so unfair. It's unfair that I lived. You don't know how to swim and are fine, but I do know how to swim and drown to death. Well, rest in peace. Sounds like a skill issue. I'm glad that you've come back from the dead to hang out and watch me fail at Downwell. Although, like, I get such a high dopamine hit every time that we reach the catacombs. No, fuck you, Okay, but I can swim a little bit. I'm just not at all a strong swimmer. Definitely not strong enough for... Definitely not strong enough for tubing. Not strong enough for tubing. I can keep my head above water. But if I were to, like, wipe out in tubing, like, that can tend to happen, and get, like, thrown underwater in that way, I don't think I would have been a strong enough swimmer for that. So I guess it wasn't like I would immediately sink like a rock. I knew how to keep my head above water, barely, but I was not strong enough swimmer for the shit that I was doing in the water. Nobody sinks like a rock. Yeah, I mean, like, some people claim they do. No, part of the reason, and this seems like really fucking ass backwards to me, is that my mother is terrified of swimming. You have natural buoyancy. Yeah. Or as you wrote, natural bouncy. No, my mom was terrified of swimming, so she's like, swimming's too scary, my kids aren't going to learn how to swim because they shouldn't be swimming in the first place. And it's like, what do you mean? What do you mean? This is a safety thing. This is a safety issue. You don't know, like, when your kids are gonna, like, unexpectedly end up, like, around water where they need to know how to swim. Like, floods happen. Like, what do you mean it's too scary for them to know how to swim? Especially with the kids she had! We were told not to climb trees. You know what we did immediately when we lived at that house? We climbed all the fucking trees! I escaped getting in trouble by climbing trees! Because I know my parents couldn't fucking follow me! I don't know, I had a wild-ass childhood, and some of the decisions I just, like, I can kind of see the logic, but, like, at the same time, it's like, what do you mean? What do you mean you're terrified of swimming, so you're not gonna let your kids swim? Like, that's just, I don't know, you don't know what'll happen in your life. Swimming's one of those things, like, unless you're, like, too physically disabled to do it, like, unless you're too physically disabled to do it, everyone should be learning how to swim because you don't know what'll fucking happen. Like, that's so funny to me. Like, how did you not just get your ass kicked once you came down? Because my parents stopped spanking and hitting me when I was, like, 5, and then there are those type of parents that are like, no, we never did that. And I was like, I specifically remember it, but alright, whatever. It's literally not worth my time to argue. But no, they just got yelled and did, like, psychological damage, like giving me the silent treatment. Which, when you're, like, a small child, or, like, I guess a child, or, like, a young adult even, who's traumatized and just trying to get validation, like, the silent treatment fucking hurts. It is, like, heart-wrenching. And now that I've, like, worked through some shit and stuff, like, if someone's trying to give me the silent treatment, I'm like, fucking good. I don't want to goddamn talk to you anyway. Like, you are doing me a favor. But the silent treatment absolutely works on people if you're not doing that work, because it's like, it's this constant reminder that you are being outcast and that you have been perceived to do something, like, wrong and horrible, and they think of you, like, in a really negative manner, like, and that's the part that fucks people up. But for me, having moved past that point, especially with the people who used to do that to me all the time, it psychologically fucked me up. I'm just like, it's so funny now, because if you were to give me the silent treatment now, I'd be thrilled. And of course, when those people realize that I'm, like, totally cool with them just ignoring me for 6 months at a time, they started changing tactics because they wanted to make me suffer. And, like, you gotta have more respect for that than that to, like, let people do that to you. And I can't, like, give a blanket thing because, like, certain ties are really hard to drop. Kabacha. What does that look like? Oh, I don't like that. We're gonna stick with the pastel. But no, like, with people who, like, implement the silent treatment and then change tactics when the silent treatment no longer works, and, like, those people are not worth your time. And, like, if you can't, like, outright, like, remove them from your life for many valid reasons, then if it is safe to do so, I just recommend just, like, limiting their access to you as much as possible. Because all it is going to hurt you the entire time, which is no good. But, like, certain things, like, you kind of have to come to the conclusion yourself. You can't, like, have other people make that decision for you. And if someone is trying to make that decision for you, that person kind of sucks. Even if, like, they see you getting hurt, it's just, like, it's a very personal decision to remove someone from your life. Sorry, I'm getting serious here, but, like, this is very important to me. Like, it's a very serious decision, like, no matter who that person is. Like, if you're deciding to, like, no longer have them in your life, like, that's something I would hope that you're putting a lot of thought into. Because in some regards, that's, like, a permanent decision. Fuck. Like, the people who were giving me the silent treatment and stuff, like, my sister, she still has them in her life. Despite them, I see them doing the same exact things to her. But every time, like, she calls and vents, I let her vent. I relate to her because that's how she wants to be comforted about the situation. And we talk it out. And she gets enough release from that and has a lot of various reasons why she can't let go the same way that I let go, so... But I always make sure to tell her, like, if she does make that decision, or, like, regardless of what decision she makes, I'll be there for her. Which is another important clarification I feel like I need to make. Don't say that if you genuinely can't be there for that person if they choose them. And there's nothing wrong with, like, if they have ties to certain people and you can't stick around with them because of those ties. Like, that is completely understandable. Don't make it work, or, like, worse by, like, trying to make it work. Just rip off the band-aid. Otherwise, resentment's just going to occur, and that's not good for anyone. Fuck! I think my goal is I want to regularly be able to hit the first level of the catacombs. And honestly, like, I know I'm doing really awfully in this game. I'm doing better than I thought I would at this point in time. Adam, I don't know if you're still there, but, like... Did I ask you, would you be interested in doing, like... something with me and actually in terms of, like, doing multiplayer Stardew? And actually, in that same regard... You asked about Minecraft. Yeah, I know I asked about Minecraft. I didn't know if I also asked about Stardew. Actually, I don't think I asked you. I think I mentioned something about it earlier. But would you be, if I were to get my shit together, would you be interested in doing, like, a very short live play of Cyberpunk on stream? I've never played multi-Stardew. I haven't either. That would be a first for me as well. So I don't know what changes about that. You'll never get your shit together. I'd be down. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, the campaign I have planned in my head, that will not be for stream aspect. I would write a campaign specifically that would be entertaining for stream. But it would be extremely short, like, the sweet spot number for me for that would be 10. And I think I would start off with duos, but, like, if someone, like... But, like, with the open opportunity, like, if in the future, if I were to want to do another live play, to add more players so long as their schedule lines up. Or we can make schedules line up. Because especially with, like, Cyberpunk Red, I think the rules are simple enough. Especially if we use the app that... Are you invited to this? Yeah, Adam, you're invited. I mean, you helped me come up with the idea. It'd be shitty if you weren't invited to the live play. I'm just talking about, like, in the future, like, if I made more friends and they're like, hey, like, I like how you GM, can I join? And I'd be like, yeah, sure. I want more people to play more systems than just 5e. But this is me just talking about, like, the ideal situation, like, stars align, like, people enjoy watching it, shit like that. Sort of dealio. Because, I don't know, you gotta think positively. You gotta think positively, because I would like to see what it would be like to run for more than 2 people at a time. But basically, if I were to do it, especially since it would be, like, limited to... Get fucked, snail! that would just basically be a forums like, what's your character, what's your, like, your quick, like, elevator pitch, backstory, and how would you like to see, within reason, your character develop? And then I can write a campaign from there. Because, like, I think with, like, a bite-sized shit like that, if I wanted to focus on character stuff, I think a party of 4 is the max I could go. Depending. But we'll see. Like I said, that is a long, long way off. Even for the one with just you, me, and Akshi. I've just been kind of getting that GMing bug. I just need to start writing again. Whoops. I legitimately don't know how I'm still alive. Let's ask Sotek to build off our conversation from last night. I mean, sure, he would probably be like, who the hell are you? Because I don't think Sotek knows who I am. Which is fine, like... I am not obligated for a streamer who I've only been an audience member towards to know who I am. But it would be really funny if I asked just out of the blue. Not even mentioning Akshi, because he knows who Akshi is. Just be like, hey, you want to join my live play for Cyberpunk? Just like something like just seems to be like completely unrelated to what you do. No, but like before, like if I were to run in front or like for an audience. So just, he says, I'll do any collab, so just pie in the sky, shoot your shot. Fair enough, fair enough. Maybe we'll see, because I feel like, depending on what he's doing, his and my schedule could potentially align, but that's me making a lot of assumptions on the schedule based on his stream schedule. Because he does own a company. But no, if I decide I was like, I need to gather a team to do a little live play here, just like a funny little haha live play. I do actually, and like this is definitely putting the cart before the horse. I have a list of people in mind that I would love to ask to join. And I'm not gonna call it out on stream because like my luck, they like could show up or like find out about it or like be told about it, and I was like, I don't want to A, make any promises, or B, like get rejected before it's even off the Adam, I will share with you when I'm off stream. I just don't want to say it on stream. I don't want to say it on stream. I will say, since we've already said it, like, it's like 2 or 3 people, and I will say one of them, like, I think Sotek would be fun to have on, but, like I said, he doesn't know who I am. Or anything like that, but, I mean, I can shoot my shot. And I would, like I said, I would want to do one with just you and Akshi first, just to dip my toes into it. Because, like, yeah, if I were to do that, audience enjoyment is always, like, the goal, you know, if you're gonna stream something. But, like, equally important to me, you should break soon so you can ask a question. Okay, yeah, just let me finish my point. Equally important to me, especially if I'm like GMing for this live play, is that I want my players to enjoy it. I want my players to genuinely be like, that was fun. And because that's just the kind of GM I am. I want my players to have fun. I want my players to look at the characters they have and look at it very, very fondly. But yeah, I'm gonna go on break for a little bit, get a little water, go to the bathroom, have Akshi answer a question for me, or like I answer a question for Akshi. So yeah, I will be right back. Let me get my BRB screen. Alright, I am back. Oh, hold on, let me mute myself so I can open my soda and not add that to the sound. Alright, now I'm back for real. We unlocked the nuclear palette. Let's see what that's all about. If I click on my screen, thank you. Nuclear's neat. I'm still gonna stick with the pastel though, that's my favorite. Nuclear is pretty neat. Yeah, it's pretty neat. I just didn't go with it because I just didn't think the intended, like, enemy markers would show up very well on it. Okay. Jetpack for use when out of charge. Shh. Oh, okay, I know what that means now. Yeah, I'm gonna do that one actually. I don't like the shotgun very much because, like, it's... Obviously, it makes sense. There's just, like, no shots, so, like, when you're in the air and stuff. Downwell, more like Uptown. How funky. You want to play Downwell now? Well, I don't know if we own more than one copy, so... You're gonna have to wait, ma'am. Whoops! We racked up a lot of points, though, like, holy cow. Oh my goodness. Oh, sorry if there's a door closing. I just hear a dog getting restless and I don't want it to be picked up on the mic. He's getting very upset. Ooh, and then extra gems too? Ooh. If I can get to it, ooh. Yes, this is my experience with how, platformers work. Sucks in nearby gems. Whoops. I can't believe it's already 5 p.m. Holy cow. And I still have, like, so much I want to get accomplished today. I haven't done anything. Fuck! Like, it's to the point where, like, one of these times, like, I might just, like, have to do a co-working stream so I can, like, get some, like, administrative shit done. And, like, there's no excuse for me to, like, not work on it because, like, I'm literally co-working on stream. Like, that's not a very entertaining stream and, like, no one will show up, but at least, like, it's a time slot. I'll be chatting with chatters and stuff and just, like, it'll just have to be. There's a lot of stomping and stuff going on the outside, so I apologize if that's being picked up on my mic. Oh, I forgot to pause my Spotify. I was like, what's this funky rhythm in the background? Like, I have Valhalla playing, or like, the Valhalla soundtrack playing in the background, so I was just like, yeah, I was like, this is Downwell's song music though, so like, what the hell's going on? I don't need anything from the store. I don't have enough money for anything in the store. I just want to see the catacombs one more time, guys, alright? Like, that's the goal before we hit, fuck, 6 Eastern. I want to see the catacombs at least one more time. Whoops! I'm still shocked that Symphony of the Night was so fucked because, like, that's one of the big games, like, people do randomizers for. So I'm just very curious as to why it was that way. I wonder if part of the issue I was running into is that I was depending on backwards compatibility rather than, like, playing it on what it originally released on. But who knows? Who knows? We're playing Downwell instead, like we decided. That's, like, the unfortunate thing, though, like, about, like, testing stuff. Like, I can have OBS and, like, my PNG tuber open and stuff like that for a test, but apparently, like, I'm not gonna get the real experience of what it's gonna look like on stream until I actually stream it. Which, that's, like, that blows. Like, maybe I should get a test stream account. Or something like that. Just, I did not mean to choose that. I would not have chosen that one. Maybe I should get a test stream account so I can, like, do test streams and just keep them private or something. Or, like, maybe look into if private streams will fuck up people's watch streaks, because I know people, like, get, like, a certain way if they don't... if their watch streak suddenly, like, was ruined because of, like, a gorilla stream. Or if I were, like, testing a bunch of streams in one day. But if, like, private doesn't count towards that, I'd probably just do that for my test streams. Cause I don't want, cause I personally like having watch streaks and stuff, and I don't want to ruin that fun for anyone because I need to do some necessary testing. But I guess that's something I'll just have to research. I mean, I went into this streaming, and, like, I know I'm, like, what, on week 2 of doing this? And this is the first time I followed, like, every day on my schedule just fine. I mean, I was a little late. I even tried to, like, do an extra day of streaming. But, like, I went in with, like, very little research. Like, it's no secret, I am married to Akshi. And so, like, what I know about this is that what they knew at the time, and I am quickly, like, in terms of, like, the technical aspects of streaming, catching up pretty quickly. What is being talked about? I am just talking about how, for streaming and stuff, like, I wonder just musing about, like, different inner workings and stuff, because I did not research, like, how things work ahead of time on the technical aspect, and the more, like, I do this, the more I'm catching up and surpassing the Akshi, which is, like, the basis of knowledge I had, and I was musing on whether or not private streams would fuck up people's stream streaks or not. Because, like, I don't want to, like, test shit out by going into a private stream and then, like, fucking up everyone's stream streaks because I'm not allowing anyone into it, because that's no fun. Fuck! I got distracted. Hold on 1 second while I take a drink and stuff. Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about the momentary pause. But yeah, no, that's definitely something I need to research into, because if I can do private streams without fucking up people's streaks, I'm gonna probably definitely, like, just be doing, like, a series of private streams while I just test various shit. Because there's a lot of stuff, like, I want to implement, but I'm very slowly implementing it, because, like, a lot of it's just, I'm not gonna know if it's working as well as I want to until I'm streaming. Some people have burner accounts. Yeah, that was one of the things I proposed. But, like, out of curiosity, did you guys see that notification that showed up on the top of my screen, my window for the game? Okay, I don't think it's showing it, because I don't know how to fucking turn it off. It was just in my overlay for my game. It was showing a couple of Discord messages I was receiving. That's all. That's what I got worried that it was showing up on stream. But if it's not, then we're all good. Let you double check? Yeah, well, I mean, you can just double check by sending another message. We haven't said anything that's, like, necessarily doxing or anything, but, like, I started a live chat so we can... Watch is probably not working anymore, even. Worst case scenario, I will go back on through my VOD and see. But I think it was doing it because I had Discord completely closed. I have it open now, so... Regardless, it shouldn't do it anymore. Nope, it didn't show up. Okay, good. That is good news. Just because I would very much like to keep that live chat we have on Discord, because it's nice to just have, like, a space that's not Twitch chat to talk about some behind-the-scenes shit. Not that I'm, like, super secretive, but it's just, like, literally just, like, what's in the behind the scenes is, like, super boring, like, logistical shit. Or, like, in some cases, like, get me a reference picture of Connor from Detroit Become Human. What a lad. Yes, I love Connor. I just walked into that guy. Grandma! We gotta see what Grandma is. I am very much Grandma core. Oh, I love this! This looks so nice! Oh. See? Like I said, I am very Grandma core. Granddad. I'm very grandparent core. Like, if you would ever, like, see my island, and I would show an island code I had if I, like, had it written down anywhere, but I got rid of my Switch, like, a while back. I would show you, like, what I did, especially with, like, the newest island I had. Like, in terms of decorating and stuff, it was very grandparent core. And I loved it. How long are you going to streak for? Well, I'm not streaking. But, I'll answer your real question. How long are you gonna stream for? I think I'll go for the full 4 hours. So I think I will go until 6. Why, do you need me sooner? Battery? +1 charge. No, just curious. You think Vera's live? I didn't get a push notification for that, but that would make sense given her schedule. She is. Okay. It's so annoying you don't get notifications. No, that's so weird because, like, I get notifications for literally everyone else. I don't know why I didn't get one for Vera. Did she just go live? Did she go live late? Because I checked at, like, 4:50. You had to return yours on for her. Did she? But I didn't even get, like, a Discord notification. Oh, here it is. Here it is. They're all coming in. I had to unlock my phone. She's been live for 20. Well, that makes sense because that's when she normally starts. But no, I'm just having fun. I don't know if I'll go fully till 6, but I'm thinking I'm gonna go for at least a bit longer. No, I just want to get to the catacombs at least one more time, guys. I just want to, and I don't think I have it in me. I don't think I have it in me. I think I'm too bad at platformers. However, never mind. I was like, maybe, just maybe, if I'm really careful. Then I immediately run into a goddamn turtle. Well, it is like a reverse platformer. Fair enough, yeah, you're supposed to be falling and jumping and stuff, but, like, it's still the same sort of like mechanical mindset workings as a platformer. And I just cannot play these well at all. I am still shocked that I beat Celeste. Celeste is another game that I'll probably play on stream even if I've already beaten it. I just am kind of saving it for a rainy day. That's kind of one, I'm like, I shouldn't be like saying, oh yeah, no, I'll definitely get like a bigger audience. Like I should be like holding off. I should just like essentially play but what I want to play. But I feel like that one would be more fun like if I had like even like 20 regular viewers going on, just because like I think chat would be really fun to just make fun of me for my platforming skills in. And like Actually and Adam, I'm sure you guys can definitely like make fun of me too, but like what if more people could make fun of me? No, and I think it's one of those things where like I completely turn my brain off when I game. And I think like platforming, at least for me, with the way I look at space, takes a little bit of thought that I'm unwilling to give for gaming. And so it just never turns out good. Whereas like something like Monster Hunter Rise, I don't have to think in it. It's just like getting a rhythm. I don't know. I guess the theoretically this is probably like easier to say you can get a rhythm for, but I don't know. Whoops. Whoops. Okay. Now neighbors are like absolutely jamming right now. Here's the real test. Can you hear them? Alright, they immediately went quiet when I gave them the silence they needed to like show up. I guess they just like, oh shit, that's too loud. They usually aren't the type to be like, oh shit, that's too loud, and then turn it down. They usually like, oh shit, that's too loud, let's turn it louder. Which, don't get me wrong, they have really fun music to listen to, so I'm not bitching. Wait, did you miss something? I don't know, I'm talking about like, our neighbors are playing music outside, like usual, on a Saturday. Nothing deeper than that. Laser. Stop. I don't have money for it. Oh, did I attack him? Oh. I'm sorry. I got really scared. Too poor. I feel that. We're all too poor in this day and age. Too poor to buy a rice ball. Fuck. You know what's been brainwormed for me lately? And I'm going to blame a streamer called NPCler for this entirely. And it is the cum meme from 2077. Because she has a soundbite of the guitar playing for that. So, like, ever since, like, I popped in... What makes you a criminal in 2077? You get cock. I love that meme. I do too. I did not see it until you guys showed me, like, a couple months ago. I'm shocked that the 18 naked cowboys didn't get stuck in my head. We showed you, yeah, you guys showed me like a year ago. Okay. Well, that's a little bit better. Okay, for whatever this reason, this game, like, gets a little slow, and I wonder if that's just gem high, or if, like... Fuck! Ram Branch really rocks, yeah! Me and that Guitar Hero player were just, like, going through the same stages of grief. I wish I was cool enough to, like, get caught off guard like that and still, like, 100% the song. No, I can't believe you guys said that you have been, like, saying that for years and years around me, and I only just noticed it in, like, the last, like, couple of months. Have I unlocked all the memes that you want to show me, or is there still some I have to earn? Why is it 18? Yeah. You think you the drink, bitch? I already got the drink. Yes, and I am so mad that the more I think about the drink, the more it fucking grows on me. I love that meme. I am genuinely in love with that meme now, and I, like, was like, this is a waste of my goddamn time the first time I watched it. Oh my god, I'm just like, I'm, like, magneted towards these enemies. That's how it gets you. But yeah, you guys, if you haven't seen the drink meme, you should definitely watch it. You'll probably hate it the first time you watch it. But it doesn't leave you. It never leaves you. It's stuck with you from now on. Like, this is now part of your personality, and you're just going to eventually start quoting it. I have only seen it once, and I'm just, like, constantly, like... Yeah, brainworms, exactly. Like, I'm constantly thinking about that fucking meme. I still think it's fucking wild. You called Atticus, sad boy Atticus, the drink. I know it's because of, like, his chaotic blood he rolled, but it's still really funny to me. I'm still really stoked that this is the grandma palette. Levitate style? What the hell is that? Well, I guess we're displaying regular style. We don't get to find out what levitate style is. Sorry, I fat thumbed that. It's probably just like some other challenge. Well, I know it was another challenge run that I just have no business doing. No, that's really funny. Let's see what Levitate style is. Immediately selects the regular mode. My brain's like, that's enough. You don't need more. I wonder what happens after I unlock all the palettes and challenge modes. Like, is there more unlockables, or like, what does it do? Oh no, the eyeball! So actually, for this campaign of Cyberpunk I'm planning on doing, it's going to be a heist one. With the plot twist that I'm not going to be stealing maps from Payday. Yeah, impossible, I know. Jazz. Jazz, you want to play Jazz? My god, that would be the most fucking chaotic team, especially if Adam chose the goddamn dog. That would be a nightmare. We wouldn't get any story done. That would just turn into like a meme session. I'd be like, all right, now we're gonna do the same campaign and we're not choosing joke characters. Jazz is a special breed of crazy. She is lovely, but she is definitely a special breed of crazy. 8 combo reward plus 100. I'm so cool, guys. Wait, we just cleared 1-3. We just cleared 1-3. Does that mean we're in the catacombs? Does that mean we're in the catacombs? Yeah! We're in the fucking catacombs! Yes! Yes! I'm so happy, guys! I'm so happy! I love these creatures! Fuck! I'm gonna immediately blow it again because I got excited! God damn it! Jazz wouldn't know he's a dog. True, very valid. God damn it, I got too excited and then immediately died. He wouldn't know she's Jazz. I mean, until you introduce yourself. I mean, if you just like... No. What would be really funny? There's one thing that would be really funny, and I'm not gonna say it just in case in this crazy-ass scenario that you two decide to play those two characters. Which, like I said, if you guys did that, I'm running the same campaign twice in a row so I can see how it's intended. I'm definitely not, so go for it. If, like, out of the gate, Jazz is, like, very, very dodgy about giving out her name, and then just we do a whole callback and your dog character just starts calling her JJ, like my character called her. That would be really funny. That would have made me, like, start wheeze laughing. And it would be funny only to me, just because it would have just, like, been like, haha, that's really smart. You wouldn't play Jazz. Do you have an idea of a type of character you'd want to play? If you need... Not gonna lie, I always forgot about the JJ joke somehow. That's because shit got serious and it got dropped. Or you... Well, partially that and partially because you just accepted it as her name. It was actually weird when I started calling her Jazz in that campaign. I'm gonna be real with you, for like 70% of that campaign, I forgot her name was Jazz because I kept calling you JJ. Anyway, do you know what type of character you'd like to play for something like that? I don't know, maybe some sort of dog. Oh, okay. Nice game. Yeah, it's just, my original plans for gaming wasn't working because of my laptop, so I just started to play Downwell instead. Nice to see you, Louie. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do one more run, and then I think I'm gonna probably raid out, because, like, I have to go to the bathroom, and I feel silly going on a BRB break to go to the bathroom, and then just, like, 20 minutes later fucking, ending the stream anyway. So I think that's the plan of attack. I think this will be the last run. Whoops. Oh. Well, that's okay. I was a little tilted anyway, but we did make my goal of reaching the catacombs again. So I'm gonna call it there. Let me go to the just chatting screen while we do the wrap up and stuff. And I just want to safely close my game. Stop that game. No, don't launch it. Cancel. Yeah, we can raid Vera. I forgot how to speak for a second. We can raid Vera. What is Vera doing right now anyway? Is she just chatting, or? Cool, you're gonna send it. Yeah, but it was only a 3.5 hour stream today, so it was, no, not even a 3.5 hour stream, like a 3 hour stream. But thank you guys for coming out and stuff like that, and watching and dealing with my only 3.5, yeah. But yeah, thanks for watching and dealing with my technical difficulties, watching me do really badly at platformers and stuff, talk about Scalar for the 10 minutes that I had that game running. 07, yeah. But yeah, regardless, thanks for coming out.